American Airlines will be home for the next week and change as the Stars return to begin a 5-game homestand tonight against the surging Vegas Golden Knights. Last night, the Stars climbed into 3rd place in the Central Division and now sit 5 points above the playoff cut line. We are underway from American Airlines Center. It's Eglin playing it ahead for Mark Stone, and now it's Stastny. Dangerous line as Pacioretty shoots and scores. 18 seconds into the hockey game, Max Pacioretty and the Golden Knights strike first.
Stastny, Pacioretty, and Stone, and they get trapped in neutral ice, and the quick whip shot by Max Pacioretty in the slot. Stastny just fed him. He had beaten the Stars back toward their net.
Now Carlson, rink wide, and Ben carries across the blue line. Fed to Dickinson, has some room, and his shot was turned aside by Fleury. Englund, stripped, Hintz cuts in, a backhand, he scores! Bay hits, pickpocket, and then delivers to tie the game.
Puck pursuit, has a little trouble with it. Hintz is on him immediately. What a move to the backhand. He opens up Marc-Andre Fleury. He had to fight off the check in order to get free and slip it 5-hole. Just a succulent move in a tie hockey game. It's not how you're supposed to go about your business, but it was effective.
Penalty upcoming to the Knights. Here come the Stars. A shot by Nichushkin, saved by Fleury. Lindbergh pulls away from Carpenter. There's Sagan, ran into Belmar, turned over. Carpenter snaps his shot. Khudobin turned to the side. Ben Sagan, Radulov. Carpenter going back to Merrill. And across, Englund. A shot off the bar and out.
Didn't see that one.
From the point, it got through. Back across the blue to the left, and the pass got through Eakin. He's swung around by Lesperon. Schmidt with a drive. And into the glove of Khudobin, and he hangs on.
Do it the other way around, or you'll chase all night.
Face-off win by the Knights. Miller with a shot, bounced off Khudobin, and then Miller, the backhand sweep, kept it in. Zeltrak's in behind the net, out to Stone. Fights his way down low. Fed to the left, quickly Theodore, one-timer save made, rebounds loose, and money spilled everywhere, and the Stars come away and clear.
That's Anton Khudobin at his best. Makes the save from distance and battles to make 2 more.
Action tonight, 5 for 14 combined on the power play in the head-to-head series. Here's a shot from Klingberg, is stopped, and the rebound swung in front, it's loose and out of the reach of Ben. Heading to the area where the puck would be, and then a turnover, and it's Carlson. A short-handed break for Vegas. Caught from behind by Lindell, and are they?
Oh, yes.
They will. A penalty shot awarded to Vegas. But it'll be Carlson, one-on-one versus Khudobin. He starts to his left, back into the slot. A shot, and Anton Khudobin turns it aside.
Big-time stop.
Khudobin renders it all moot, but here's McNabb from distance in the glove of Khudobin, who takes an encore.
That thing was whistled over the pad, looking under the glove, snared artfully by Khudobin, and he lets everyone in the building know he got it.
Not much to report through 45 seconds. Stars trying to change that. The Dallas shot kicked out by Fleury.
Game here now. I think you're starting to see a little bit of that from Dallas.
Second unit out for a look. It's Spezza with a shot, and he wrists it with pace off of Fleury. And now it's Merrill to the slot, cuts his way through, and then a shot bounced out by Khudobin.
Anton Khudobin's antics. Big stop on a little curl, tricky play, tight tunnel.
Lovejoy taps on the backhand, but not across the line. So it's funneled low to Pacioretty. Stastny a shot at that one. Khudobin came out, challenged to cut down the angle.
Well, it was puck pressure that created it at first, and then he returned the favor.
Here's Sagan with a lane down the left. Cut to the inside. Tried a shot to use the defenseman as a screen, and it got through and tested Fleury. Fox's pass. Caromed into the zone, then taken away Cogliano. It got somehow through to Como. Touch to Lindell, and a shot. Stopped, rebound, lingering in the slot. Taken by the Knights. Out to center. Here's Stone. Back to Pacioretty, leaves it for McNabb, and a shot, and Khudobin protects it up against the shoulder. And it's Karlsson who had that penalty shot chance in the second period, then turned over. Dickinson will step back in. Jason Dickinson holds up and slows things down. And from the wall, high, gloved by Fleury, and he hangs on. Merrill, his shot goes wide. And it got through Spezza. Carpenter low, and Belmar's shot stopped. Rebound, and it's scored by Ryan Reaves. The putback by Reaves, and the Golden Knights take the lead early in the third.
That one's whipped away, but ultimately the damage is done when they get beat off the boards twice. Reaves is able to get interior, the rebound. Initial shot is stopped, but the rebound gets away from Anton, and then it's drilled, I think, short side underneath the arm on Khudobin, who was moving. A better angle here. Yeah, just put it against the grain.
So it's 2 periods later, but the Stars looking for an answer similar to what they got in the first. Here's Theodore, though, pedal down, and a shot bounces off Khudobin and then rolls back in him to this third period. Such a similar box score to the meeting 2.5 weeks ago. As Miller moves it to Smith. Shot, toe save made on the extension from Khudobin. Alexander Radulov trying to race away from pressure. Feeds Alexiak, he turned it over. Nosek on the counterattack. Thomas Nosek to the slot, Tuck with a shot, and he sent it wide. Roope Hintz has the Stars goal, carries in, drops it in a shot. Fedun blocked, rebound, smacked wide by Seguin. Seguin gets to it, steps to the circle, and delivers a wrister. And Seguin delivers it low for Radulov. Had Klingberg cutting through the slot. Radulov spun it in front of shot, and what a save as Ben nearly had Fleury going the wrong way. Picking it up the other way is Riley Smith. Through his own legs, nice move, cut to the inside. Lovejoy played the body, and then lingering puck. Theodore holds, his shot, and he smoked it wide. Testing the glove side of Khudobin, found the end glass. And a one-timer blocker saved by Khudobin. Makes it to Radulov, steps out, holds, his shot was blocked by McNabb. Nosek, hit by Hintz. Down in the corner, Radulov has a cutter across. It's Fedun who shot it off the post. Radulov found Fedun, and he just run the outside of the iron. Ben with a shot, and it's punched wide by Fleury. Klingberg, top of the near circle, his shot stopped, rebound, Radulov was digging, he was cross-checked, and a penalty's upcoming. Winds it in, Eakin awaits. Now the Stars spread up. Here's Seguin, a shot, and he snapped it, bounced high off Fleury. Seguin followed, but he overskated, then Ben was dumped, and it's cleared by the Knights. Still keep it alive, it's Radulov. And off the wall, knocked down, it's not cleared. Klingberg has space, walks to the slot, a shot, and a glove save by Marc-Andre Fleury. Spezza ties a man up, Stars do keep it in. It's Seguin for Heiskanen. Now Klingberg, back to Seguin, a shot, it got through and wide.
An open net, it went through the legs of Schmidt, and then out the other side. I mean, that's a miracle.
And it's one to the corner. The Stars still get it in front, and it squirts behind. And the Vegas Golden Knights white knuckle a 2-1 lead and sweep the season series against the Stars.
And the Stars still haven't beat this second-year expansion team on home ice.